Welcome to Mediation Suites, the premier venue for virtual mediation. Mediation Suites is the first and only WebRTC, or browser-based virtual mediation platform, and it was built specifically for mediation by a seasoned mediator. Peer-to-peer encryption is what makes Mediation Suites HIPAA compliant and what keeps your mediation session secure, private, and confidential. So what is WebRTC, or browser-based technology? First, it means there's no software downloads or updates, ever, which means first-time users, like most of the parties, won't be late to mediation because they didn't have the app or software on their device. With Mediation Suites, all they have to do is click a link. Browser-based video conferencing has been around for almost 5 years, and it's supported by the most common web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Bing, Opera, and Edge, and it works great on Apple, Android, and Windows tablets and smartphones. Better yet, with WebRTC technology, there's no concern for operating systems or platforms because they're all supported, like Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. During virtual mediation, you need powerful features so everyone can stay focused and keep their head in the game. Mediation Suites features help you do just that, so you and the parties and their attorneys can stay focused on mediating and getting a settlement. Nothing will ever replace the in-person mediation experience. Sharing physical space with others is something most mediators rely on to gauge a party's motivations and read the room. Take that away and it changes the dynamics of mediation, but it doesn't make mediation impossible. It just makes it different. After logging into your Mediation Suites admin dashboard, the default view is the current month's calendar. This is also where you schedule your virtual mediations, send additional invitations, view and upload your contacts, manage the files you use during mediation, run reports, and adjust your account settings. You can also change your view from the monthly calendar view to an agenda or list view. Most importantly, this is where you create private rooms for each of the parties and an extra room for group or special meetings, schedule your mediations, and invite attendees into their private rooms. When creating your rooms, you'll name each room, set the start and end dates and times, set the time zone if you need to, and then add the participants' names, email addresses, and permissions for that room and click Create. Success! You've created the room. In this case, it's the plaintiff's room for the Johnson versus Williams mediation. Here you can also see the private room keys created for each of the participants that you're inviting into the room. If you like, you can copy and paste each of these links onto a separate document for quick access. Now that your plaintiff's room's been created, it's time to send the email invitation. Click Invite, and you'll have one last chance to review the contents of your invitations, and then click Send. You'll get a confirmation that your invitation was sent. Once you have all the rooms created for the mediation, you'll see them appear stacked on the appropriate date on your Mediator admin dashboard in the order that you created them. The day of mediation, just open and join each of the rooms and await the arrival of the parties and attorneys. Don't worry, you'll hear a beep each time someone arrives so you can greet them. Once all the parties and attorneys have arrived, it's time to start mediation. As mediation progresses, you can easily navigate between the parties' rooms for private caucuses, and you can even bring everyone together, or just the attorneys for a joint meeting, and easily send them back to their private rooms afterwards. During mediation, with just the click of a mouse, you can share your screen and view files and other images with and between the parties, as well as final reviews of the agreement. Once you have the agreement ready for signatures, just use your favorite digital signature software like DocuSign to circulate it for signatures and distribute the fully executed agreement. When mediation is completed, it's time to disconnect the session in each of the rooms, either permanently or temporarily, depending on whether or not you plan to reconvene. Just click the exit icon in the upper right corner and you'll have the option to either preserve the room and its contents or permanently delete them from our server. If you do need to continue or reschedule a mediation to another date or time, as soon as you know the rescheduled date and time, just open each room, make those changes, click Update, and send new invitations to the parties and their attorneys. Lastly, another helpful tool of Mediation Suites is the Reports feature, so you can run a report of the exact login and logout dates and times of each of the participants, the actual start and end times for accurate billing, and the delivery status of your invitations. Thanks for watching. If you have more questions, we'd love to hear from you. So feel free to send us an email to support@mediationsuites.com and we'll get right back with you. You can also schedule a free live demo by clicking the link below this video. If you're ready to get started, just pick your monthly or annual plan below. There's a 14-day free trial with every subscription, and our plans start at just $47 a month for unlimited use. Each of our plans are all-inclusive, so if we've got it, you get it. Mediation Suites, the premier venue for virtual mediation.